Once I decided to just let it all go, I finally found a solution to everything that I had been struggling with. And really the main thing that I realized was I wasn't struggling with the outside world. I wasn't struggling with other people. I wasn't struggling with things not going my way, whatever. The struggle was internal. It's an internal battle. It's going on inside. We are fighting ourselves. I realized I was fighting myself. I realized that through my struggles with anxiety, through my struggles with people pleasing, losing the most authentic version of myself, being who I thought other people wanted me to be, but not really being myself, not really stepping into my full potential, being so scared all the damn time to actually put myself out there. Stop hiding my true self. Say what I really feel. Stop filtering everything that I say. It was me creating my own limitations. I used to think that I was a victim. I used to think that I just wasn't as good or as talented or as blessed as other people. And then when I had a weakness or I had an insecurity, I would attack it. I would work hard in the opposite direction. I would work hard to fix that insecurity. When I was overweight, I worked hard to get more fit. I worked hard to get healthier, to get skinnier, whatever. And I thought that was going to actually fix my insecurities. I thought that getting in shape would fix my self-doubt. I thought that setting and striving for all these goals would help me to become more confident. But it was all a lie. It was all the ego trying to push away these fears, these deeply rooted fears. And then I found this amazing hack. I don't really have to try that hard. I don't really have to try to be anything or anyone. In fact, I have to do the opposite. I have to let go of everything. I have to let go of trying. I have to let go of pleasing people, of being a certain way, of upholding a certain standard. Because really all I was doing was putting myself in my self-created mental prison. You know, we have this brain. It's very intelligent. It's so intelligent that it can trap us in a box that we have no idea that we're putting ourselves in. And so now when I feel anxiety or fear or stress or insecurity, I'm getting very, very good at releasing it and just letting all of it go. I notice that every time I get into those situations where I'm feeling less than, my breathing always stops. I always stop breathing. And so that's the first thing that I turn my attention to. I turn it back to my breath and I start breathing deep. And I notice that my body gets very tense. And so I relax all the muscles in my body. Then I notice how my mind is very, very chaotic, overthinking the shit out of everything. And I let go of having to think about anything. I return myself to the full present moment where I'm the most raw, where I'm the most authentic. I've learned that I don't really have to overthink shit at all. All I have to do is be, just exist, and everything will work out. I don't have to force anything at all. Everything works out more naturally when I'm not forcing it. But I found a way through the process, through the practice of letting go, just letting it all go. I found a solution to my anxiety, a way to control my mind, a way to calm myself down and relax myself. Because when I am fully relaxed, that is the fullest, most authentic, most spontaneous version of myself. And if we were to develop the ability to be relaxed in any situation, we could truly unlock our potential. But we're busy worrying about shit and creating all these scenarios in our head. We're creating our own things to worry about. And really, we can stop giving those attention and they won't be part of our reality anymore. They will leave our mental realm. Everything is being created from here. The hardest thing for me was letting go of having to work hard. It's almost like this counterintuitive thing. When you set a goal and you work towards it too much, it's like you over-obsess over it, right? You're just gonna push it away. Instead of focusing on what I'm doing, I'm turning my attention more to who I'm becoming, who I'm being. And I don't have to overexert myself. What I desire will become a part of my future that way, effortlessly. We didn't come here to be bogged down by all of these limitations. We came here to be free. And like I talked about in the last video, it really freed me when I had the realization that there's not really a meaning to life except for the meaning that we create. To really reach the full apex of self-actualization, we have to do the max amount of letting go. Letting go of all the things that are stored up in our head, in our aura, circulating around in our aura, right? In our energy field. Letting go of the things that are stuck in our body, like the trauma in our body, the programming or conditioning that we never choose, that was impressed upon us, that exists in every single cell of our body. If we really want to be free, we have to release all of it. So if you're forcing things and things aren't working out, you keep forcing things, I'm going to offer you another solution. Let go. Don't try. Turn your attention to something else. Just take a breath. Let go and sit back and let nature or the universe or God or your higher self run the show. You will be led in the proper direction if you get out of your thinking mind, overthinking things too much, trusting more of your intuition, and going with the flow of the universe. When you look at the mental vibration chart or human emotional vibration chart, whatever it's called, at the top of it is peace and then enlightenment. Enlightenment, I really think, is letting it all go, achieving a supreme state of letting everything go, releasing everything, not being a victim of anything, not being controlled by anything, not needing anything, loving life, being infatuated with life, but not attached to it, being a pure vessel of energy, of pure flow. That's how I think we can really solve all of our self-created problems. So hopefully that helped. Let me know what you think. Peace.